Hey guys, it's me Bert and welcome back to my channel. So for today we're going to create this look here using the products that we received out of our beauty subscription boxes. So if you want to see how I accomplish that, please stay tuned. Okay, so I have already primed my eyes and my face, and we're going to go ahead and start with our eyebrows. And I am going to use the products that we received in our BoxyCharm. I start with the spoolie end, and I will comb out my brows and kind of get them into the basic shape that I want them. Even though I don't really have a lot of brows, I still feel like I need to kind of get them going where I want them. And then I'll go to the brush end, and I think today I'm actually kind of going to mix the dark and the medium. And what I do is I start on the bottom and draw up and out. And then I go to the top, and I don't quite go all the way to the front. And again, draw mostly straight out for me. Now, at this point is where I start drawing in my tail. And then I start to fill in once I have the basic shape. And the way I fill in is I essentially go from the bottom and kind of pull it up into the body of the brow. Okay, and that's how I do my brows. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other one, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so once I have my brows drawn on the way I want them to be, then I just take a clear brow gel. This one's by BH Cosmetics. And I pretty much coat the brow with it. The reason why is it essentially seals the powder that we just put in. It also basically pastes down the hairs, so all this combing and grooming that I've done to put them exactly where I want them, now they'll stay exactly where I wanted them. And this also helps the powder from essentially not disappearing off my face throughout the day, helps it to keep it from wearing away. So that's the basics of my brows. That's how I've been doing my brows as of late. I've been doing them with powders, and I really like the way it's been coming out. I feel like it's a little more natural. Let's go ahead and start with the products that we received. Nothing that we received was that strong in color as far as like an eye color, so I'm going to go ahead and skip right on into my foundation, and we'll do eyes in a minute. Now, we did receive that CC cream from It Cosmetics, and that's what I'm going to go ahead and try today. It says it's in the color medium, and I'm just using a normal flat top kabuki as I always do. That actually did a pretty decent job of covering up. So by doing a stippling motion, this tapping up and down, that actually presses the product into your skin. It doesn't smear it across your skin. It doesn't spread it across your skin. It actually presses the product into your skin. The other product we're going to try out, which I did not receive in a box, is this NYX finishing powder. It's in the color banana, so it's a pressed yellow powder. It's supposed to help with like under eye brightening, and I haven't gotten a chance to check it out, so I thought this would be a great opportunity. So I'm just taking my normal setting brush. Okay, that's, again, not horrible. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the eye. Let's see, we have the Jessie's Girl that we received a little while ago, and we also have the one, the color from the Balm. I think they're kind of similar. For today, I'm going to go ahead and use the Jessie's Girl, and I'm just shaking a little bit into the cap. We're going to go ahead and use that brush that we also received. So I'm just putting a little bit onto the brush, and what I'm going to do is actually kind of go straight in. And this is to kind of lay the color down, and then I'm going to turn it to the side to buff it out. And since it's really a very neutral color, we're just going to push it into the crease and just bring it up a little bit. Alright, and actually I'm thinking we need a little bit of shimmer and shine, so I am going to go ahead and use that one from the Balm, and I'll show you how we're going to use that. I'm going to put this right here very lightly on our mobile lid. That way it just gives a little pop right there in front. For eyeliner, I'm going to use the one from BH Cosmetics in brown, and I'm just going to draw a real simple line like I normally do. Alright. I'm also going to go back to our brush and back to the Jessie's Girl color. And we're going to blend this underneath. For mascara, I'm going to go ahead and use the one I'd received in the past, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I'm just going to put a light coat on top because we did get some lashes, so I don't want these to be too much. Let's go ahead and put on the lashes that we received. Again, these are ones from Eylure. So this is actually kind of nice because as you can see here, it has left and right. So if you're newer to lashes, these are great because, again, they're really natural looking, but it also kind of helps you to know what's the left and what's the right. So I'm putting a little glue. This lash band is really thin, which again would be great for a beginner with lashes. Giving it a second for the glue to dry. But again, with this glue, it doesn't really take much time, so that's kind of nice. So the next product we have to try is this particular stick blush. Now, the thing to note about cream blushes as a whole is that you have to put them on before you put any face powders on. You don't want to put any creams over top of powders. They tend to not really work well. They kind of make it look more cakey. They don't blend as well and all those things. So I'm gonna have to make sure I aim a little bit low because I did set my eyes because I got to. But yeah, so I think what I'm gonna try is just kind of tapping it, and then taking a dual fibered brush, blending it. It does have a good bit of shimmer and shine to it, so and it is perfumed, which you all know how I feel about that. Okay, the color is actually not horrible. As I hope you're seeing on camera, it is definitely has a good shimmer shine to it. It's perfumed, which I really don't like. We've discussed this before. All right, the last product from Model Co., which is our bronzer. Some of you may have also received this one from Pixi. My girlfriend received it. She is not a fan of bronzers as a whole, so she gave it to me because she knew I would probably use it. I think I'm going to use the Pixi one. Partly because I've had the Model Co. one before. I know how it works and I do really like it, and it is a great product, and really I'll be using these in the exact same way. I am going to use it as a bronzer, and I'm pretty much going to use it everywhere. I'm using my Morphe G7 brush, big fluffy brush. So the last product we have left is our liquid lipstick, our lip gloss that we received. It actually is a really great color and I do really like it. It just doesn't entirely go with our look today, but that's okay. We're gonna stick with it. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna take this. That's a little better. Pinked it out a little bit more. Okay, so that has completed our look today using the products that we received out of our beauty subscription boxes. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe and give me that thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Look at that. Seriously, that bronzer is glow. And I'm losing the lid. Yeah. Way to go. We're gonna go ahead and put this on our lips. Where else would you put it? Really? Oh, on the deep. I don't remember what box. The problems you have with getting multiple boxes. Anyways.